Welcome to Master Duel Master Chef. Each week, we'll let 4 of your favorite streamers chef up a Master Duel deck using a secret ingredient provided by the community. Their goal? Both to beat the competition in duels and to impress our celebrity judge. Who will be the master? Let him cook. Previously on Master Duel Master Chef.
1,200 gallons!
Tins and cans is like the easiest way to accidentally kill yourself in the world.
I don't condone narwhal porn, so you can enjoy that on your own time.
And welcome back to another episode of Master Duel Master Chef. Before we get started, it's so important that we recognize the efforts and the victory of our sweep winner, me. I did it. Oh, congratulations, Joseph. Oh my goodness.
I think Gage had an
100%.
editing error. I think Gage got no points for getting third in the judging, and I got points for getting last.
You know what? I feel like the editor is being really discriminatory towards me. I haven't gotten a single point in the last, 3 fucking weeks.
Using the prompt by searching the prompt and then doing nothing with it is kind of like the issue here.
Look out, we got the prompt guy. We got the prompt guy making a point here.
That most recent episode, I think, was the first time that we've all enjoyed ourselves on an episode of Saga, or on an episode of Chef.
Allegedly, bro. I don't put words in my mouth. I hate being here every week.
Today's episode ingredient is going to be given to us by Sarah Hyde.
Hello, chefs. It is I, your illustrious celebrity guest, Sarah Hyde here, to present you with your key ingredients for today's episodes. See, I'm a simple woman of simple tastes, so I come here with a nice and easy request. You must utilize a card that is very near and dear to my heart. I of course speak of the humble Griggle. A simple effect, you may know, when it transfers to the other side of the field, 3,000 life points are gained. But of course, one ingredient cannot be an entire meal. So why not wash down that tasty Griggle salad with a nice drink, his good friend from the same set, Amoeba. Also, if we can be real for a moment, I'm fairly certain that this card's English name is not even spelled correctly. It's just AMEBA. You can't tell here because I only have, just the card up, but, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be an O in the proper spelling of amoeba. I don't know, maybe some English major in the comments can, correct me on this. But, I don't know, moving on. These are the 2 cards I wish for you to create a nice dish for me in this episode. Do with them what you will, but I am curious to see how often these effects can resolve in a single duel. Think of this less like a traditional cook-off, and more like a picnic. Because after all, sharing is caring.
The Griggler.
I can think of a deck that can turbo into plants. Feels boring though, doesn't it? What if we just do a really simple, basic, not a full combo line, but just give them the Griggle and then go from there?
So these are both cards that have effects when control is shifted to the opponent. When I read these 2 cards, the first place my mind goes is Nurse Burn. I'm not sure what way we could do Nurse Burn where we could both summon these monsters and give them to them without running out of cards.
She said, think of it more like a picnic, chat. Guys, did you know a picnic is my go-to first date super move? I take the ladies out for a little picnic. Second date secured. It's too easy. The third one? Don't worry about that one. That's not what we're asking about. What do you do if it's the winter? I don't date girls when it's cold outside. I got bigger problems. I'm thinking something iconic is the Geonator Transverser, right? I know there's probably a lot worse cards, like Mystic Box or something I think also switches around. I think we could do something, since we're all playing the Griggles and Amoeba, we can just switch them back and forth and stuff like that.
I think first and foremost, I'm looking at cards that donate to an opponent. I think a combo that goes Aromaseraphy Jasmine to tribute into a Griggle, and then the Jasmine is half of a Geonator Transverser. A good start for the strategy. I also think we'd be remiss if we didn't just throw in a bunch of cards that ruin donating or non-donating. Switcheroo seems like an obvious pick.
Where are though? I need things that generate advantage, but I don't know what does that really. I would like to focus on a combo, but I just don't see one. Giant Germ. I don't get it, man. Like, I'm so stumped. I really don't know what to do here.
Yeah, I think this makes a lot of sense. I think this is really good. Oh, I mean, what am I doing?
The DD Kepler. Okay, somebody's bringing up DD Kepler. Is there something with like Kepler and everybody was mentioning a fusion? Is there a DD fusion that flips burn effects? Any effect that you would inflict damage to you makes you gain that much life points instead. That's kind of cool. Should we build around that? Play like swirl slimes and stuff? Time to get the DDD spreadsheet. Shut the fuck up.
All right, here's where I ended up. It's a little more half-baked than some of my other builds, but I think it will get the job done. The goal here is we're going to use a copy of Lone Fire Blossom or Predaplane Orphis Scorpio to get a couple of plants on our side of the field before making Brilliant Fusion. That's going to translate into a Seraphinite and a Trick Clown, which is going to give us the material to go Aromaseraphy Jasmine, tribute one of those two monsters for a Griggle. The other of the two monsters will become a Geonator Transverser, so we do have to go second here.
What's going on?
Can you shut the fuck
Can you
up
really
for 1
stop?
second?
Like,
Holy
fucking hell.
crap.
What'd I do?
So that's a pretty consistent way to get the Griggle proc. The problem we're having then is translating that into something valuable. So the life points we get off Griggle are going to put us over our opponent, which is going to turn on our Aromaseraphy monsters. We're playing 3 of the Rosalina, which was not cheap. We've got Laurel, we've got Angelica, we've got a couple of copies of Marjoram, and then we've got the Winds here alongside the Aroma Blend. That'll get us to a sweet Marjoram, which I hope will just take over the game because I have really no plan outside of just doing that. I think this deck's interesting. It's a consistent way to get to Griggle. It's a payoff for Griggle, and hopefully we'll be able to take some people by surprise. The other stuff I'm excited to be playing are, of course, the Amoeba, which we do want to occasionally deploy to get our opponent's life points lower than ours for the benefit of the Aromaseraphy monsters, but also Switcheroo and a card that I guarantee you none of these other people have ever heard of, Trojan Blast. I hope we get to activate this one.
YouTube, here is your deck profile for today. There was 2 ways to approach this. I can do complete turbo ass slop, which means Isolde, 1-card combo, special Armageddon Knight, get the equip spell, make Rescue Ferret, Saryuja, special summon, and try and come up with a convoluted Amoeba FTK that gives your opponent the Amoeba to your opponent multiple times or something, and then burns them for 8,000 as you look for 8k. Problem with that is I am not smart enough to be able to come up with this line in 30 minutes, even with the help of my Twitch chat. So what we've decided to do is I'm playing Go Second Stealing only. We're gonna take our opponent's Griggles and Amoebas, and then we're gonna use them for stuff. I don't know what yet, but they're gonna shift control, which is pretty funny. So we're just gonna be passing them around and hoping for the best. So let's see if we can do anything worthwhile here.
All right, I don't know. We couldn't come up with a deck. Maybe they'll put in some of that auto build shit into the video, but we just couldn't. I don't know. Here's the deck. Is that a good profile?
So this is what we were able to chef up with Amoeba and Griggle. Obviously, a lot of cards to be able to shift control of our opponents. I figured the best ones would be like She and Spy, because it gives us back control of the Amoeba or Griggle during the end phase, so we can bounce it with something like Zealanthus to then reset its effect and use it again. Mystic Box also destroys a monster our opponent controls, so we don't take control of their Griggles or anything else. We're just giving them ours. I think those are the most reliable ways outside of Geonator Transverser to be able to give our opponents some cards. So we're going to focus on that. We ended up making an end game. We're flipping all of the damage. So rather than taking burn damage, we're going to summon Oracle King D'Arc. This is going to be able to take any effect damage, and it's going to flip it into gaining life points. So we're going to ideally gain like infinite life points off of Oracle King D'Arc. And then the end game is to use some of these Stardust cards like Stardust Synchron as a 1-card way to be able to make Ancient Sacred Wyvern, which when our life points is higher than our opponent's, this gains attack equal to the difference. We also have a lot of cool different things here, just some extenders like Speedroids, the Ken and Gen to be able to get extra bodies on board to use them for link material. If we don't have the Stardust Dragon to be able to make Wyvern, we have Reaper Docus to use with DD Lamia to be able to make this a light, and then we can use it with this level 6 fusion that also makes the Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Altogether, I'm pretty optimistic. I think this should be a lot of fun. This episode in particular seems like it should be pretty cool. I kind of dig our strategy. Hopefully we can get an OTK, the Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
Well, Gage,
All right,
how
buddy.
did you find your building process? Lost the die roll, by the way. This is Gage.
I think it went okay. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know whether to go first or second. I don't know like what the actual game plan is for us. So I have a pretty cool concept, I think. Oh, look, we're matching fields. Fun.
Yeah.
How did your building process go? You guys have a good time, or?
I had a great
First
time.
cards I went in, I put the 3 Griggle, I put the 3 Amoeba, and it all kind of came together from there, right? The
I
cards
already
Alright.
built my deck, so we'll see how it goes.
you auto built it.
Gage, it's time for you to feel the wrath of the Lone Fire Blossom. And by tributing
That's
my
how-
Lone Fire Blossom, I'll summon a copy of Griggle.
Oh man, this might be the most powerful thing Lone Fire Blossom has ever done.
I'm kidding. What do you think I am, Farfa? We combo in here today.
Right, cool.
All right, we're gonna pitch an amoeba. Grab a copy of Darling Tonia Cobra. That Cobra's going to trigger. We're going to grab a copy of Brilliant Fusion from our deck. We are going to link summon,
Unbanned.
Card is at 1 in Master Rule still.
for some unbelievable reason, a copy of Aromaseraphy Jasmine, Brilliant Fusion. We are going to summon a Gemnite Seraphinite. We're going to use a Trick Clown and a Garnet.
Guys, you remember when you
really
used to
is
have to summon that to the extra deck monster zone, the Seraphinite?
Oh, God.
Used to remember when
Yes, I do.
you had to do that? Crazy time.
Okay, this is like a well actually moment. Brilliant Fusion was only legal for about like a month after.
Oh, you know what? I kind of fucked
be
that
right.
up, I think. Hold up.
No, it was legal for like a year, I think. I stopped playing it as soon as the link rules came into effect for that reason.
That's such a
Nice
nice
extra normal summon.
I know. I actually did beef it. I should have used the extra normal summon. That's okay. I don't think I really need the extra normal summon.
Good thing you're not Farfa. Farfa would have had a normal summon. I don't know.
How do I want to do this? I'm going to do it like
Have
this.
to include the 30-minute argument so that they know why everyone's so tense.
I mean, it just looks like a
Everyone-
standard episode. It looks like
I
a
was gonna
standard
say,
episode.
Let's
Yeah,
start
wait,
talking about the
they'll never know.
Griggle again. How do you guys think that goes?
All right, go for
Okay,
it.
why was Griggle a plant? Like, what plant aspects does this guy have? Like,
His hair?
Green
It's
hair.
the leaf pubes. That's what it is.
the leaf pubes? Does this guy even have pubes? Does he even have a
Yeah,
crotch?
well, you look at the anatomy of this thing. It's
Hey,
a
hold on,
face
hold
with
on.
legs. It's not even like it doesn't even have a body. So
What do you
whatever
mean?
wherever the
Do you think-
Grigussi is, it's in the back of the head or
The
something.
Grigussi. The Grigussi. Is that what we're calling
I
it?
think he's like a bulb,
Oh,
right?
man.
He's
That's
like
kind of crazy.
You know, I think the only scenario in which you could think the hair is pubes is if you think Griggle is a single testicle.
Yeah, the Kentleman.
And
All right, I'm hitting you with the Ken.
Why are we doing this?
Doing the
Oh,
big
boy.
old
I have
Ken
not
draw
come up with the
2,
right
and I'll pitch me
What are we doing here?
finest Griggle
Oh,
known to man.
God, not the Griggler.
Oh, the Griggle.
Discarding the prompt.
Oh, the Griggler.
Discarding
yeah,
the prompt.
discarding the prompt. Minus 1 point.
That's a minus 1 point. Yeah.
All right, let's go activate Dark Contract with the gate.
What?
Signing it in blood. I'm going to pick up a DD
Dicks,
monster
Dicks.
from deck to hand here. I've already
What are we
normal
doing
summoned.
here?
So, let's see here.
Unethical
I don't-
things. can tell you
I
that.
can't think of what DDs do that help this combo, dude.
Oh, what were those shoes that were those like? What were those shoes?
They're like the
that
red
they
boots,
released?
right?
Yeah, that were big
Yeah,
as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
What brand did that? That's what Griggle has that shit on. Grigussi hanging
See
out.
the fit,
Griggle
Griggle.
has that
Uh,
shit on. Sorry.
The Mischief boots. Are you guys familiar with Mischief?
No,
Yeah,
just
I
those
am.
Boots. You got those boots?
I just
Gage?
I don't
I
have the
thought it was a
boots.
really
I'm just
cool
familiar
thing.
with it.
They ended up being like an organization that does a lot of clothing, but largely what they did is they would just like do things that were funny online.
Oh, like they made the boots, didn't they? The crazy ass.
They did
Like
they did
red
make the
Mickey
boots, but
Mouse
they-
boots.
They've done a lot of
That's what we're
stupid
gonna
shit. I liked when they bought that like $1 million piece of art that was a bunch of like dots, and then they just cut it up and they sold the individual dots.
Where are you going with this? This is like, I thought maybe you were just playing it like as a tuner engine.
I'm actually, this is one of the main
Oh,
things
no.
here. The Oracle King to Arc.
Okay.
Playing this card allows me to flip any damage that would be inflicted to me, and I'm going to gain life. So now that it's chilling on the board, it's going to make you guys a little bit more difficult to take care of me there.
Gage, so you're playing DDD to what? Heal your opponent to boredom? What's the plan?
Oh, well, I mean, I have a big plan if I'm able to gain a shit ton of life points. So this game might be going for a minute, guys. So
yeah, don't worry.
let's see
my
here.
God, okay.
I can take your Griggle. Dude, should I take your Griggle?
Okay, how can you take my Griggle?
Oh, check this out. Wait, check this out. This is hot. Are you ready for this?
You know you don't.
Yeah.
You know you put the Griggle in the transversor zone, by the way?
Alright.
Was that deliberate? Maybe that
Okay,
was deliberate. I
so
don't
half
know.
my chat didn't know how Griggle worked. By the way, I'm curious to see if you people do.
Well, the annoying thing about Griggle is that it's once per time it's on the field, which makes
That is
comboing
silly.
really difficult.
Whoa, Gage.
Oh my. Is
That's
that
4
deck changes?
cards.
Oh, are you gonna switch a route? No! No! Oh my god! No! Oh my god!
DDDs.
Wow!
You've been
All right.
you've
Oh.
been Griggled.
Oh, hey, check it out! I can special summon again from the deck now.
Yeah,
Okay,
wait
that's
a
pretty
minute.
funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
I'm gonna discard an amoeba.
Oh, dude, I did not expect this. Let's see here. Any of these tutors? Did you give me any tutors? No, you didn't.
Fuck no, what do you mean? Of course not.
Does this
Kinda
Zero,
fucked up.
how good is your deck? compared
wait?
to
Does
these
I think
ones
this?
that
I think
we're
this
showing?
works. I think this works.
Mine's is definitely probably worse.
Okay, me too. I think, like,
Good.
you know, I say it every week. I think you guys, the extent of my deck building knowledge has been reached. I think you guys need to find someone else. I don't know how to build decks anymore. They're
Oh,
just,
You make the greatest storylines,
Gage, wait, be cool, be cool. Gage, be cool, be cool. No.
Thanks. I get everything
What
back.
is happening in this game, man? How many times can these boards
Oh
switch back?
my god,
This is
dude.
crazy. The Griggle's reset, by the way.
Yeah, the Griggle.
Yeah,
Do I
is
get
yeah,
the Griggle
they
again?
do.
Who Griggles?
Unfortunately,
Everyone's
I mean,
actually
this is
swapped
just
the Griggle.
lethal, bro. So I mean,
This is lethal. I'm getting all my shit back. What are you talking about?
no, you're not. You don't get anything back,
Yeah.
buddy.
It was all when
Wait,
it
what?
was used
Oh,
for
I
the
really
material. They're in the grave.
Not lethal, you
Wait,
dumbass.
how-
I resolved Griggle.
Wait, how did you delete the materials?
They went to the
Zealantis.
grave.
And
So
I
we're
linked it.
banished.
Yeah. Oh wow, you are alive.
Yeah.
I figure it out, I guess.
Oh,
What the
you don't know shit about Griggle math.
Griggle?
And then I get both of these guys back to
man.
hand.
Sure.
We'll go main phase
Wait,
2.
so-
Not gonna agave
Uh-oh.
you, but I'm going to take control of your amoeba.
No, Gage.
Wait! Wait, hold on.
Give me the
Well, you don't
amoeba.
have quite enough materials for Transverser. though.
I know, I'm just a
Look at
little
the
bit
guy
short.
on my
I'm just a
field.
little
You
bit
got
short.
CN Spy.
Oh, but we'll
Yeah,
pass
she
here.
had spy.
Oh, that's a really good draw,
my
actually.
God.
The Mystic
Okay,
Box is
wait.
crazy. Are you guys playing Mystic Box?
No, I'm not.
Maybe.
I don't think my deck is good enough to play Mystic Box.
Mystic Box is nuts. It pops your monster and then takes the opponents or something like that. Or
Nope,
no, you
the
give your
exact
opponent.
opposite.
Exact opposite.
And also,
The
you don't
literal
want to take
exact
your opponent's
opposite.
cards.
All right, area. I get to add my own amoeba.
Oh shit! Mitosis.
Imagine willingly adding a virus.
Okay, wait. I
It
think
looks
I
more
can.
like the cube in Dungeons and Dragons that's like made of goo. What are those called? The goo cubes? The gooner cubes?
That's what they're called, yeah.
the
goo
Goon
cubes, yeah.
Cube.
What was that Hearthstone
not the
card
goon
called?
cube.
Maybe if
Gage?
Pac is the
That was the
dungeon
goo?
master or something.
Why is amoeba not
Oh,
amoeba? Because they didn't know
hell
how to
yeah.
smell it.
Let's pitch.
No, wait.
Amoebas aren't viruses, actually. What are they? Parasites? Bacteria?
Wait, shit,
Whatever.
I know that zone.
You know that
Well,
zone?
actually,
You're
we
familiar
do,
with
guys.
that zone? Should I make the funny play? Nah.
If
We'll
you're
just,
trying to
wait,
win
hold
with
up.
activating amoeba or
Whose
Grizzle,
amoeba is this? I don't remember.
pretty sure it's yours. Wait,
Isn't there a way to check in Master
Wait,
Duel?
whose amoeba is this? Wait.
is it considered
matter.
mine?
It's Joseph's.
It doesn't.
It's
No,
Joseph's.
Joseph will take 2,000. Does
Yeah.
anyone know how these cards work?
I don't.
can't
We're
get it.
gonna learn today.
Oh no.
I think you take the
destroy
two.
the
I'm gonna
first-
take.
You
I'm gonna
want
take
to
2,000.
give them to your opponent. You don't
Alright,
want
that
to
is
take
a that
them.
is a
Oh my
conditional
God.
then.
No.
For B to happen, Gage, you must do A. Because you did not destroy a card, you will not be giving him amoeba.
Creature
No.
swap wouldn't have had that problem right there. Just saying.
Yeah, tell him.
That is
Actually,
true.
yeah, it would have because Snow would have just changed the creature swap.
All right, are you gonna book my
That's-
amoeba now?
Creature swap doesn't target.
All right.
Creature
Well,
swap
I don't know
doesn't
why you
target.
booked that
Guy
one.
who's swinging.
Yeah, I don't know why you. Okay. You can take it, Master.
Why wouldn't you book the
Boom!
I
The
can't
amoeba
believe it.
for game.
Fuck.
Look, if I get no points this week again, I have some choice words for whoever the judge is. I have some choice words for Sarah.
I'm gonna activate banishment
Dark
of the Dark
Lords?
Lords.
Whoa, this is
Okay.
interesting. Oh
okay.
no, it's not interesting at all.
Okay. This is a Doug deck.
Classic.
Desires.
Classic.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Oh, this is so cool. How fun. Oh, boy.
A little. Okay. A little
Oh
bit of that.
my
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
A
mhm.
little bit of that.
Yep,
and
yep,
go
yep,
ahead.
Yep.
Oh,
Where's
good.
Griggle, by the way?
Where's
where's
I don't see any
Griggle?
In my hand. He's in my hand.
There are approaches here. It's like, what is my target for this again? Oh my god! Wait, hold on.
No, I had a really tough time building. I'm gonna be honest. When they watched
Yeah,
that
this was a
footage
hard
back,
one. Yeah, this is a really hard one.
I tried building Griggle equip spell OTK. That didn't go. so
Griggle
well.
equip spell OTK. How does that even work? Wait, what?
It wouldn't be. It was
What?
more amoeba.
Give me that nurse.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now we tribute summon Griggle too. Oh. What are we calling?
Griggle.
Griggle, the
I can give me the Griggle.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have my Grig.
You should
you,
let him
thank you.
special it. I was gonna say you should let him
Yeah,
special
please.
it.
I thought about it, but I can't. I can't do that.
Now
this
what?
doesn't do anything. Okay. Hold on.
No, my deck with
I
Griggle
will
doesn't do
say,
anything.
are you guys aware that like I have the most points out of anyone? How did that happen?
Doug, you are in first
Funny
place.
guy,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
You led this episode by being like, you gotta find someone else. I suck shit. I'm useless.
Well, because I'm not following the prompt. I think I just get third a lot.
Well, it's because you barely follow the prompt and play meta deck, etc.
I just tell a tale. I think.
Yeah, you're a good storyteller. What can I say? Bruh, are you serious?
So these cards don't really get you to Griggle, by the way. You guys are playing these, and they don't really.
Well, no,
punish
the
you
important
too
part of this card is, and I totally missed this, by the way, is that it puts a guy on your opponent's side of the field that you can transfer, sir.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
what I
it's
have.
really easy to
okay.
get. It's really easy to get to like
I didn't
Griggle through
use
like
the
a
other
plant combo
lullaby.
or Amoeba through like a Deep Sea Diva combo. It's just hard to get a guy on your opponent's side of the field.
So the issue with my hand, Doug, I know this is gonna sound toxic, but it kind of needed you to have a good deck. like a mind control, change of heart, you know, like.
Dude, his deck also has Amoeba and Griggle on it. I don't think good's in the vernacular.
Yeah, are any of our decks?
Yeah, are any of them considered good? I don't know.
So what is Gage? What are you doing? You're just playing DDD?
I'm playing DDD to gain life, and then I have Ancient Sacred Wyvern. So
You
when I
open
gain all the
3 of
life,
these?
I just OTK.
I don't know what I'm
Did you get this out the legacy pack or did you craft these?
Dude, am I dead? Are you gonna Griggle me?
I just don't know what I'm doing, Doug. Relax.
No, you can just take them. You can just have them.
This is not once per
Bro's
turn.
getting grigged.
I just
Griggle
think
one.
it was, yeah.
I'm stealing your win condition.
What the
that's I'm
Griggle?
Griggle looks like he's in like an emo punk band. Did you guys ever think about that?
I
Oh,
think this
acid
episode
golem.
is grigged, okay?
It's grigged.
I don't like how you said that. That sounds kind of like a slur.
Yeah, you know all about that. All right,
Oh,
go ahead. Take your nurse back.
did he get Reficule back?
Yeah, he does. He does.
How did this end up just acid golem pass?
Man, I don't know. I'm playing all these stealing cards.
Bro,
and
yeah,
Doug
bro
just
took
didn't
like
do-
3 cards from Doug and then said, I'm gonna make acid golem.
Doug isn't doing anything, so my deck sucks. It's like, you ever played Cyframe and your opponent just doesn't do anything?
It's like they figured it out. They're like, oh, Doug
mean, I
figured it
guess
out. He
that
just never has to
works.
make a good deck ever again.
I don't know. I guess I just win the game. I don't know if that really. This isn't really what I
him
was
up.
trying to do, but I
Oh
guess
my
it
God,
does work.
Wait, this doesn't win, right?
Yeah,
What?
Does
yeah,
this
it
just gain
does.
Doug life?
Yeah, but I can still just attack. Like,
Oh, right,
actually,
okay,
give me
yeah,
that
that is-
fucking Griggle back.
Doug, I think we
once
just
while
built.
I
That's
wish
funny.
it triggered. That would have been funny as fuck if it triggered.
So
But
funny,
let it be known. Let it be known. You didn't resolve Griggle. I did.
I guess I have to go second because my deck doesn't do anything going first. As you
What?
just saw.
You just went
This is
first.
what they decided on at the,
What are you?
the
Hey,
most recent UN.
He
You're
did
such
just go
a dick.
first, didn't he?
he's lying.
No, I went first because Gage made me go first.
I did make him go first because I didn't know what to do.
Oh, because Gage won the coin. Classic Gage.
Yeah. This hand is it could
I have
work
something.
out.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Okay, I'm gonna go lullaby. I'm going to declare Cobra.
Martha.
Nice engine
let's,
piece, dude.
This is where he.
Let's talk
plays
this out.
2. No shot.
He's on it.
Yeah, imagine. Holy shit. Okay, I don't have anything I can do. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. Nice deck.
Oh my god. That's actually
Dude,
Griggle
what do you
face
guys
down.
think
Don't
that
let him
card is
fool you.
face down? Yeah, what do you guys think that
Yeah, I
card
think
is?
it's
The one
Griggle. I think it's
Rick
So-
a sleeve on his
Greg-
field.
Greg-
So
Out of place, it could be
Farfa.
anything.
Wait, oh my
Graggle the
god, I
Griggle.
didn't know you could see the sleeve.
Yeah, it could be literally any card,
I
dude.
can't see the sleeve.
So Farfa, I have
See what that is?
I have some very interesting news for you.
Oh, because it's when it's in your hand, you don't see that it's different. sleeve.
That is so fun. Wait, hold on. I think this is a setting I can turn off that lets me see it.
I do have 2 Darling Tonia Cobras.
Oh, he played. You accounted for it.
serious?
Look at this guy.
In fact, I'm doubled up on every single garnet in this list, which is why my hand includes 2 Gem Knight Garnet.
Oh, so you just can't do the combo. That's
I've got Brilliant Fusion and 2 Gem Knight Garnet. So we are gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh here today.
Yeah, lots of
Oh my
Griggle and Amoeba action going on.
Dude, I have such a crazy top deck here. Come on, please.
I have
Is
a
it
great turn
Griggle?
for you.
It's not quite Griggle. Damn it.
I love what's funny about this is that Griggle is actually the one that doesn't let you win. You want to amoeba them, but run that Sonic 3 meme again.
I'm always saying that. Yeah.
My opponent needs to have good cards, and you just don't. Why are you like this?
You tried to brick me. You can't complain about me bricking when you tried to do it.
Well, you had a
Are
backup
all of you just
plan
on
anyway.
Ben
so-
Ken? How creative.
Yeah, well, listen, Doug, not all of us can be as intelligent as running Netverse and Nerficule.
Bro, every time I see these cards get played, I just remember everyone freaking out that these cards were like going to change the game.
You know, it's just people being too tunneled on going first, huh? Like,
Oh, I know all about the tunnel, Doug. You ain't got to tell me.
fair, yeah. No. What the fuck?
Suki Sim?
Whoa.
How could this
Okay, wait, from
ever
Farfa?
be good?
I apologize. I did not realize that you were goated with the sauce. I didn't know that you were about to bust it down sexual style.
What Griggle combo does this guy have?
What is this guy doing?
No, you
It's a
donate
Suki
him to your
3?
opponent, and then you attack into it with a Griggle, and you draw.
Oh,
You're not lying.
Okay.
Dude, that is
You're not
so
lying.
cool.
You're not
Wait,
lying,
that's
right?
so
Cool,
cool,
actually,
actually.
yeah.
I like that. I
Fuck
like
me,
that.
dude.
Now pull it off.
The other one, he can't even do anything with it.
Take it, fucking take it. What do I want?
Okay,
I wonder where it is.
yeah.
Oh my god. Take my garnet
Okay,
too. I don't care.
so you guys are aware the theme was Griggle Amoeba, not Ken and Gen. You guys did.
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that?
well,
I
I,
don't think-
I try to get there. Nothing matters.
Oh my god! Stop.
This is the combo. You did it. Holy shit.
Should I look at your hand and put Garnet back in?
Now that he doesn't have either done.
I don't know what I'm doing, dude.
Are you gonna make Acid Golem again and then give him back the Garnet? Is that what we're doing?
Ass golem.
Bro, this is just like week 1 summon sandwich again.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think
It's
the
really
Grig
not as bad as
broke our
that.
brain.
Okay, come on.
The man's just clicking buttons. I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
to tell you. Oh yeah? Yeah. For
Dude,
sure.
I don't know. These cards are just so bad. I just didn't know what to do. I really just didn't know what to do with them.
Alright, I'm gonna lose the Brilliant Fusion since
No.
the fucking
So are
garnet
Gage
is
and
in
I
my
the only
grip.
one that's even resolved either one of these fucking cards?
I
Oh,
resolved Griggle game 1.
He did, yeah, with the switcheroo.
Oh, Gage didn't, right?
That's
No,
right.
I did. I resolved Amoeba.
Oh, to win. Yes.
Um,
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Just make acid golem, dude. It's not getting
I
better
can't
than
wait.
that.
By the way, I can't wait for all the people on Twitter that spend the next week coming up with a fucking deck for this and then go, why didn't you guys think about this in the 25 minutes that you had? Like, bro, go fuck yourself. Like, it's so stupid when they do that. I
already-
honestly, that's the most annoying thing ever. Like,
I talked to Joseph. I think I'm gonna go back on like a couple episodes and I'm gonna take some time to like reinvent the deck and see if I can do it better with like infinite time. I think that'd be like a fun thing to tackle for a video.
yeah, I think that'd be funny to like redo it if someone just gave us.
So
the
yeah,
ingredient
no,
we've already
yeah,
used.
somebody came up with a name for it already. The Master Microwave, because you're reheating the old meal. The meal. You like that?
You're heating the nachos.
The Master
Yeah.
Microwave. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
it.
I don't know, man.
This
Yeah,
card
me
can't
neither.
attack. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't matter. None of this
It
matters.
is what it is.
Bro, wait, listen, we for this episode. I don't
Look,
know what
man,
to say.
these cards are so bad. I didn't know what to do. Like, I just did not know what to do.
Oh.
I think I should have showed up with my auto build deck.
Wow.
I auto built, by the way, and it gave me like Mystic Box and stuff. Maybe those would have been better, yeah.
Oh, really?
Well-
Mine just gave me hand traps.
Yeah, you know what?
basically.
Isn't it counterintuitive? You're playing like Change of Heart and Minecon. Don't you not want the cards? Isn't
That's
that
what I'm saying.
Oh, hold up,
no
hold
one
up.
fucking
We-
knows how these cards work.
We gotta play here. First we
I mean,
switch
I
around.
thought I thought I was taking better cards than just like Garnet Pass, you know?
and then we're gonna normal our Griggle.
Powerful Griggle.
Uh-oh.
I should have played the equip spell deck. I think that would have gone hard.
I have
Hey.
a really cool play, but it's going to require Farfa to do something, which is not guaranteed.
A homie turn?
No, the opposite. What do you mean homie turn? I can't kill this guy.
I'm just trying to think.
Dude,
if,
I'm gonna
like-
say that when I can't win the great game, like I can't OTK, be like, okay, homie turn, go ahead. And it's like,
yeah.
You know, if I had Griggle in my hand, this would be insane. I can't believe I'm saying that. If I actually
good
had
thing you
Griggle-
stole 2 Darling Cobras, right?
You're not wrong.
Even though he drew both guarded.
I'm going to take.
What is this?
Your.
Oh my God, what a throwback.
Gemini Garnet. I think I found my new win condition.
Wait, this is funny as fuck. Why didn't I think about this card? Oh my
Wait,
God.
that's crazy. Wait, that's actually dope.
During
That's a
the
good
end
one.
phase, give control to your opponent. Oh, this is broken.
So
dude,
good.
I just
Holy
remember
shit.
this as people played this because it doesn't say XYZ summon. And that was like a replay of the XYZ era.
But, guys, what do you think I can summon right now?
I don't know.
Any link to? I don't know.
What? Fucking Geonator Transverser?
I summoned zombie. Both of these cards are owned by you.
Yeah, they're both yours.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Okay.
Dude.
That is so crazy.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Oh, he got load fire too. That's nuts.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh my
That's
God, I wanted to
crazy.
see that Wiseman Chalice FTK. It would have been so funny.
God. I can't do it.
So Zombie Vampire has been summoned with Petite Moth. It's been summoned with Garnet and whatever. Ken again. Oh, Cobra. Sorry.
I summoned Sasuke. Like that's just bad.
Maybe you can deck him out.
Get to the Griggle. So basically, like I've noticed my deck has no win condition, so I'm essentially trying to I'm trying to see if I can live long enough where I can just make you kill yourself with Acid Golem. But I don't know if I'm gonna live that long.
Sid Golem yourself now.
Yeah, exactly. So let me think. You detach one, you attack. You detach one, you attack.
Do
I'm
the
not gonna
viewers
live.
just like watching us suffer? Is that like what
I think so.
happens?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
That's like the whole reason anybody watches this for sure. I've always wondered, I was asking, how do you guys think, do you guys think the judges have like an idea when they come up with their
No,
prompt?
Joseph asks them at midnight on Sunday.
I was
They
gonna
have
say,
no
like,
fucking idea.
Do you think
do
they have
an
a vision?
idea?
None of them have watched the show, so they have no clue what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's just a disaster every week.
You should have
Can you
stayed on a lone fire.
can you
it's
make
got
the
more
Griggles
defense.
kiss? Bro, make those Griggles kiss.
I'm trying to genuinely. I think my win condition is to survive
Wait, how
with
much
Acid
attack does
Golem.
Amoeba have?
300, unfortunately.
Oh my God! No wonder Griggle's been played more.
Yeah, they made it weaker than Griggle. It's crazy. Okay, I'm
It does
gonna
have
wall
better,
up
better effects. I
and
guess.
genuinely pray that my strategy. What? I'm a genius.
What? Anima?
I've
Put the zombie vampire in defense.
Well,
What?
like I
Oh,
told
'cause
my
you wanted to
initial
get
game plan was to wall up and let him kill himself with with
That's
acid.
crazy.
Oh!
Bro, I cannot get over how this Griggle looks, man. He's so silly. I can't get over it.
He's just an emo plant.
He's just so silly. Cause tonight will be the night that I fall for you.
Crawling in my Griggle.
Joseph, don't worry, my deck doesn't have a win condition.
I
No
don't
one
think that's
does.
true.
We're playing Griggle. Like no one.
Oh shit! Wait, I have a line. I banish
No
from my
way.
graveyard a card that you milled off the zombie vampire. Aroma Blend.
I didn't even read that.
Because my life points are higher than yours somehow, I can banish plants from my graveyard as material, and I will banish a Orphis Scorpio and the Marjoram I drew for turn for Aroma
Magnolia.
Lilith Magnolia.
Pay 2,000 batters cards on the field to equal to the number of humid wins, blah, blah. If you gain life, during damage time, make all plants you control gain attack. Okay, you need to gain life.
Oh, so then it gives everything 3. Very cool.
From the Griggs.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have access to Grill.
All right, go
Well,
ahead.
how's he getting life, though?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, that's a little better than the card that we almost played, which was number 43. Did anyone look at that guy? It's a rank 2 that when you gain life, it gains attack.
You said it's a rank 2. Is that the FTK card? Is that the one that people play? Is that the
I
one
don't
you're
know if it was an FTK, but it was a guy for sure.
All right, Joseph.
I like how we're just completely ignoring Amoeba. It's just not nearly as funny.
Hey, no, wait, what do you mean? I'm a normal summon amoeba. Do you have a response?
No!
It's time! No! It's time!
Oh Oh my god.
You can take the amoeba. Give me the garnet.
I guess you can have Magnolia.
Why are
Wait,
you giving me
Farfa,
Magnolia?
Magnolia's at 26 and you're at 25?
Yeah.
That's crazy news. Because you've triggered a trap card I know none of you have ever read. I activate Trojan Blast!
Oh
More like Trojan ass.
And I will also negate this amoeba.
Oh, cross
At the
out.
resolution of this chain, you will die!
No.
Wait, why are you even playing? Wouldn't Trojan
was-
Blast
somebody
normally
brought
do like
this up and this is so
300?
bad.
Dude, do you know what I had set?
How did?
Do you know what I fucking had set? I hadn't. What
What?
is it? What is it called?
You don't even know what you had set.
Curse
apparently.
Reflection Doll. When a monster effect is activated that would inflict damage to you.
All
right, Doug.
Boy. Boy. I mean, that seems wrong, right? I don't know. Okay, let's just card destruction. Let's see what you got.
Oh, dude, this hand rocked! Oh my god, that hand rocked!
Oh, wait, you had Jack me off?
Shien Spy, Gate, Terror Top. That's a 3-card combo
That's
that
FTK.
probably
Yeah,
does.
that's literally
That
FTK.
hand was crazy. I'm really upset now. And now I've gotten exchanged for literally the 5 worst cards in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude,
Griggle!
I am... I would be thinking about Trojan Blast forever.
Let's check this out here. We're going to start by special summoning my Speedroid, Terror Top.
We just
Drew a
again.
second one.
I drew the second one.
No
yeah.
Do
effect.
it again award.
I don't know if you believe it. I also drew the Takatomborg. So
Yeah, I believe it.
yeah.
You know, you could cut them off wind monsters by flipping the Switcheroo now.
We're going to normal summon the Amoeba. We'll do Amoeba. This guy's more fun. All right. And then we're going to Exceed. You have never seen this card before. I guarantee it, buddy.
Is it MX Saber and
Acid
Volker?
Golem.
Nope. It is number 26.
Octopus,
Space
Octopus.
Play
Yes,
Octo Bypass.
Yes! That's what I was trying to do.
God. How powerful is this card? It literally has ass in its name.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wait,
Didn't
that's
realize you were
pretty
playing Burning Abyss Gauge.
We'll go battle phase.
You forgot to use the effect.
It starts at the battle phase. At the start of the battle phase, buddy.
Oh, okay, good.
He's gonna eat the whole board and then he's gonna do it.
All right.
Wait,
what
you don't
the
need to use the
because-
effect. You don't need to use the effect. Okay, you just lost 800 damage, but it's fine. It still works.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it
it
needs to
doesn't
be a
matter.
directed attack. Amoeba needs to swing
Yeah,
directly.
you just direct attack with Amiibo.
Yeah. To do that,
Yeah,
you
just
have to
walk over
detach
with
from.
the Octopi
You could
Pass.
go like
Oh.
octopus attack over Griggle.
Gage, your other
Amoeba
monster can
attack
attack.
directly.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't. Whatever. It's fine.
Wait, does Doug just win the game now? This is like the prompt, right? Like he's got both of them.
Yeah, I guess. Right. Go ahead.
I don't know. Like,
I think you're right. I think I should just win the game. I think you're right.
You know, my favorite part of these cards is the this effect can only be used once as long as this card is face up
Yeah,
on the field.
that's really
Like,
the fucked up part.
Why did I put this guy in attack too? What am I doing?
Because you were gonna
800?
attack and then
I legitimately was not going to attack with it. I hope you realize that I didn't. I didn't know that I could swing with it. Like.
you could have made a Zeus, man.
I mean, the
are
auto
you
builder
playing a
made my
rank
extra
one?
deck kind of bad. Why did it put an Altergeist memory Gant? What the fuck, auto builder?
Oh, huge mistake. Yeah.
2 copies
Wait,
of
hold
it.
on. Doug, are you actually playing an auto build deck?
No. Oh, I just realized I built this deck. Never mind.
Wait, because that's a crazy good bit to just like show up with an auto build deck.
I know it would have been. I should have done that. Yeah, it was just a rough day today. I shouldn't have probably card destruction those nerds.
No, my space way Octo Bypass.
Okay, don't give him the amoeba because it won't trigger.
I know. You're doing a lot
Yeah.
of coaching today.
So
Really
like
big
that,
into
no, that's the
coaching.
thing. Why do they have that on there? Like clearly it was meant to box out like an FTK or something.
Right. Yep.
It's
I
too
mean,
strong for
that's it,
2005.
right? Like, I think that's.
Oh, now we're gonna
Yep.
take the
Give
Griggle
me
with
that
Anima.
Griggle
Yep,
back.
Oh.
yep. It's all yours, buddy.
Anima has had a really big day.
No, it's been. Is that how you're pronouncing
I don't know if
anima,
you realize
by the
that is
way, or-
mandatory, my man. I am gonna
Yeah,
get
you
that
can
anima.
take it. By all means, take it.
Yeah, I don't know if you realize that.
Don't care. You can have everything.
You said you were already familiar with Octa Bypass. What does this do in BA?
2 BAs. Well, that's why, I mean, Ken and Jen were supposed to do this, and then I was supposed to, like, take, like, an amoeba or a Griggle, but, like, none of you guys,
okay,
like,
all right.
did anything with them.
What? No
That's
one just
true.
summoned
Yeah,
the
you got me.
Griggle for you to take? I can't believe that.
I mean, that's just, like, I guess in hindsight, why would they just pass on a Griggle? Or, well, maybe
Even
you would
just
for
no,
Switcheroo
because
or
even if
something.
they passed on a Griggle, what? You're attacking, or you're stealing it? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. No, because when you steal it, you would take damage, and then you couldn't give it back to them.
Listen, Doug, do you want me to say it was a bad day? It was a bad day, okay? Like,
Dude, I feel the same way. What the fuck? Yeah, Terratop.
That's supposed to be the
Stardust
combo
Trail.
card to be able to get Ancient Sacred Wyvern. You use that with the Stardust Synchron, and it's a 1-card Wyvern.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. Boom! Nice zone.
I think this might have
Wait!
been the,
Oh, I already normal summoned. Whoops. Oh, man.
I feel like you've done this like multiple times.
I have a Griggle in my hand. I was trying to swap it over. No. All right, the 1200 Transverser. Check this out. I forgot a normal summon. I'm so stupid.
Let's trap
shit.
it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know where this is
Switch it
going.
over.
Yeah, okay.
The worst video we've ever made.
This
you
is-
guys. I don't know what we're-
This
what we're
is
doing.
Rivals episode. I think at this point, if someone brought Food Turbo, it would have been like a 5-0.
Now, luckily, I know it might not seem like it, but the Transverser does point to the octopus, so I can.
Technically, he's really reaching.
you-
She's really reaching.
If you Anima again and put it in the zone it's pointing to in the back row, you can switch with an EMZ monster.
True, dude. True.
Oh, come on.
Doug,
All right.
by the way, we literally just built the same deck. Like, right? Like,
No, we did not. I don't know what.
What do you mean? This is like literally the same. I'm playing Kenjen instead of Reficule. Like, that's it. Like, this is the same deck.
That's a pretty big difference. I don't know.
Deco Talker. Deco. Bro, literally hit auto build. He had to hit auto build. Like, you put Deco Talker.
No. So what
Deco Talker make
happened?
the
What
cut.
happened is that
Deco Talker.
when
Did
Nadir
you use
said he was-
crafting material for this guy?
When Nadir said he
No, this
was
one's free.
ready, I just panicked and had to pull together. I basically just pulled up the Nurse Burn deck that I had in my collection because and then I deleted some of the cards, added Griggle. So this was the extra deck that I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the Link 3 you thought of.
Yeah, no, because you don't summon any cards in Nurse Burn. I wasn't prepared for this deck.
The problem with my deck is I try to play a stealing only deck. The problem is all of my victims are poor.
There's nothing worth stealing.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't see the stealing thing. Like, I noticed I activated like 6 stealing cards there, but like, you don't actually want to steal their cards.
You probably shouldn't say this before the judge rates your deck.
All right, I need to get some life back for my Dark Contract of the Gate.
Yeah.
So I'll donate you
Okay.
generously a Griggle, giving
That's
me
not
3,000
bad, but I
life.
think you have forgotten that now I get a Griggle.
You do get a Griggle. It's
true.
kind of powerful.
That is actually true.
Now do something with them. Do something with the Griggs.
Yeah, the way you said that felt very menacing. Like, is that going anywhere? Like, it's just the
Forgot
Griggle.
one thing. Now I've got a Griggle.
A 350 beater.
Discarded those nurses.
Did any of you think about like Mushroom Man or something by any chance?
For what?
No,
To what
not-
end?
That's the thing, right? I was like, okay, let's play like a switching deck or something, but it didn't really pan out so much.
What is Mushroom Man? Oh, wait. What is Mushroom Man number
He's the
wait,
swapper.
there's an effect one. What does the effect one do?
So it's it was an old cash tier attack that when you normal summon it in the end phase, it just goes to your opponent's main monster zone. You just switch
Oh, that's
control.
pretty good. Gage, can we be
And it
cool? Can we not
earns
just
them
play
for
tier 1
5.
meta decks?
Yeah, 500 every end
This
phase.
is why
or
I hate
something.
Gage. Every week he shows up with a DDD combo deck that summons Griggle.
Gage, I assume your DD deck probably needs the pen zones, no?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
He's playing like a
Bro showed up with a.
2016
advantage off
He's
the
playing a
bias.
pre-Gilgamesh DD deck list.
I'm not really playing anything except like the King Dark and the extra
To
deck
get to
here.
the dark, yeah.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! And Switch, name a more iconic duo, am I right? Hey.
Yeah, Chad, I think I overestimated how fast this duel would be, because, no, I didn't need the card destruction at all. That was bad.
Do I have any way to
I've said
do
this like a million times, but I'll say it again here. Isn't it great we have some representation in King Dark in terms of king with fat tits?
What are we talking about?
This is
Yeah.
a king with fat tits.
King with fat. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
Oh,
Got the hourglass body. Like, he's looking pretty nice.
I would attack if I didn't see this
That's what I'm trying to look like.
way better line here of using my Savant Kepler
To take it.
to take the Griggle back.
It's
Are
Joan
these
of
zone
Arc, right?
placements-
Yeah, I
Big
think-
day for Anima. Huge day.
Big
for Anima.
day.
You just didn't attack here.
Yeah, because I wanted
no,
the
you-
I
you
wanted
did-
the
okay,
Griggle.
'cause you-
I wanted
yeah.
the Griggle.
You want to Griggle?
I wanted the Griggle. Can I pull off this? No, I don't think it's possible.
Bro's pulling off.
I'm pulling things. Let me tell you. Dark Contract, and I gain the life. Huge ad. I
Yeah,
don't.
maybe we're asset deck building, but I don't know. These cards just did not Flick for me. I don't
I
know.
mean, they're terrible. They're the worst cards ever.
Copernicus. He's just a foolish barrel.
This is what I hate about Gage. Every week he just shows up with like
Shut
a
up, bro.
3-0.
Shut up. I think I gotta get Lamia over the next 2 turns here.
Me and Doug are playing like a 2005 like meta deck with all the steel cards. Gage has got a 2016 meta deck. Joseph has a
Why are you
2017
saying
meta
Doug's deck is a steel deck? He's like playing Nurse Burn. He's playing
How many-
2016 ass Nurse Burn.
How many snatch steals you got, Doug?
I got a couple in there.
I don't know
How
if
many
you should
switcher
be
rollers?
playing the Snatch Steals, though. Like, I really think that's not, like, the card you should be playing. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Listen,
Well, Gage, you can
Gage.
see it in my deck, right? I snatch steal with Nurse, and then,
then you
you
burn,
take
yeah.
3,000.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, it makes sense in yours, yeah.
I'm smart.
Well, it makes sense in mine, Gage.
Does it? Does it? Does anything make sense that comes out of your mouth, bud? I don't believe it.
What the fuck? What is it?
There's no reason to be that aggro.
Sorry, listen. I know you're having a bad game here, Gage, but you got.
I'm winning! I'm literally winning! I'm not having a bad game at all!
12 against the guy whose best play is creature swap. Okay. Like literally, your win condition is to heal your opponent into boredom.
Has it been working? Has it been working?
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Let's go, Reprodocus.
Oh
shit,
wait, there
what?
is a combo.
And then we get to go...
Can't believe there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called
Gage,
Reproduce.
that was actually your Griggle, by the way.
Oh, finally returning to its rightful owner.
It had been, swapped around a lot.
Farfa, that was one of the last things the Abe administration did, was print this card.
Oh, makes sense.
I'll just answer it because a lot of people seem really confused about how Nurse interacts with Dark. So with Nurse and Dark, if a card first inflicts damage, Nurse will not redirect it after the Dark damage. If a card first gives life points, Nurse will work and the Dark won't. It's just whichever one gets... Whatever reflects first is what happens.
I was able to pull off everything. Thank God I was able to pull off stuff from the deck here. Then we're going to go Reprodocus. This is going to be Attribute. All face-up monsters this card comes to becomes that attribute. Okay? So we're going to make it a light.
Okay. And then we can go lineup.
Nope. We're going to take our level 6 Genghis and the level 1 Lamia. We're going to
make
synchro
the Sacred
summon.
Wyvern?
We're going to make Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Yep.
Not bad.
Now, ideally, I'd have a lot more life here, but it doesn't always work that way.
No, that's pretty good.
It's been a hell of a game, yeah.
Okay, so the idea was to like gain life from Griggle and then make this.
Yep. Or
Yeah, of
since
course.
I have Dark, if you amoeba me, I gain the life from amoeba too. I thought it was fine.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh
not
my
terrible.
god, dude. What are you
Oh, wow,
doing?
get owned.
Surely.
It's interesting because not only do you have to actually get the combo off, you also have to. Oh my god! You have to do
These are
something
just
with
nurse
the life balls.
cards. Chain some Mochi.
Wait,
chain some
hold up,
Mochi.
hold up. This is gonna cause Ancient Sacred Wyvern to die.
Yeah,
If
wait,
I
I
get
think
this
so.
right,
I think so. No, I have no XYZs.
I don't either.
I
Oh,
was waiting for you to chain some Mochi.
so we're fine. We're fine.
Then,
Yeah,
then why
we're
did
good.
we do that?
It didn't do anything.
Nothing does anything. It doesn't matter.
Listen, we needed the space for Deco Talker, okay?
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
You're making Ancient Sacred Wyvern even bigger. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right, okay, I see. Yeah.
I feel like it
What's
would have
this
been
last
funnier
one?
if you killed yourself with the Wyvern, Doug.
GG.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, maybe not GG yet. What does this make?
Come
Paths
is it
of
more?
Destiny?
Is it more in
Oh, the
time?
Paths of Destiny.
I
Flip
think
that fucking
Destiny
coin.
decides today how this duel goes.
No, it won't.
Well, yeah, I mean, if
Wait,
he loses
he
the
could
coin
just
flip, he
kill
dies.
himself.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Huge.
Does?
You seeing that? Look at that.
Oh, wait, it gave me the life points too? That's wait. Oh, because
You
I
flipped
flipped
correctly.
failed.
Oh no!
That's weird.
Well, chefs, I've gone over your dishes, and I must say, I'm truly impressed at the level of variety that's been presented to me. I was expecting some very similar deck lists out of all four of you, just given the relative simplicity of the prompt as well as the unwieldy natures of the cards provided, especially with only 30 minutes of prep time. So to those of you who managed to cook a unique brew up, I'm proud of you. Not all dishes and not all decks are created equal, and unfortunately today, it's my job to decide who makes the cut. And unfortunately, the fourth place, I'm going to have to give to DZeef. Come on, man, you literally just took Nospawn and put Griggle and Amoeba in it, and expected me to be impressed? Without their decks, I'm not even sure how yours was intended to function. It would have just been Nospawn. Now, as for third place, that is Farfa. I was initially a little against your deck. Ultimately, your deck is themed around taking and what's supposed to be an event around giving, but I cannot ignore that you introduced me to the card Wiseman's Chalice, a card practically built for a Griggle deck. And as such, third place spot, enjoy your point, Farfa. As for second place, it's gotta go to Joseph. A very interesting deck. I was a little iffy on the use of the Predator plants, but I suppose a true Griggle salad could include other plants, but the aromas, now that's an inspired choice. I gotta respect someone who manages to win the game with Trojan Blast. You did good, Joseph. You did good. But you did not do the best, because the number one spot can only go to the one of you who cooked beyond my wildest dreams and gave me the greatest meal I've ever had in my long life. Gage, Nim Nim, you cooked! Ancient Sacred Wyvern Griggle OTK? Zealantis to reset Griggle and Amoeba to potentially trigger them again? Never in my wildest dreams could I have pictured a Griggle Amoeba deck this good, and yet you made it in such a short space of time. Congratulations, Gage. This is why I love you. You followed the prompt and played a rogue deck.